Well, good morning, and thank you for stopping by. This is volume 107 of My Prostate is Trying to Kill Me. I'm Mark Graves, just a regular guy fighting prostate cancer, and I'm glad to have you along for the ride. We've got most of the cancer crew here this morning. We've got Brian and Indio and Jack. And you know what I noticed, guys, when we do this on the Zoom call, I can see your names on there, but other people can't. So Brian, raise your hand. There you go. Indio, raise your hand. Jack. Okay, so now everybody knows who everybody is. I didn't realize that until yesterday, that our names don't show up on the recording. So, you know, now people have an idea. Of course, by now they probably do because they watch it. So
there's a name tag here.
Yeah, there you go. I'm kind of a big deal. Stay classy, San Diego.
Yeah.
So, all right. So one of the things we started talking about yesterday, and Brian, I know you apologized afterwards, but absolutely no reason to. It didn't get dark, and it's one of those things that you know, people have to realize is that we cut up a lot on here, we joke a lot on here. Most of the time, we're pretty happy on here, but that's not the way life is all the time. We have those dark moments like everybody does, the down days, the days where you wake up and you're just like, man, I got to push through another day. Just because we have stuff that we have to do, and constantly knowing that there's something inside of us that's basically trying to kill us. Hence the title, My Prostate's Trying to Kill Me. But what we do here hopefully helps other people, and that's what we discussed yesterday. And I know that I've teased you guys with this letter for 2 weeks now, but it's from a buddy of mine, Doug, and it's long. I'm going to read it, so I hope that you guys are okay with that. But real quick, I'd like to do one from my Aunt Margie that I got last night, and this was on instant messaging. And it says, hi, Mark. It says, I just watched your YouTube with Indio and the other guys. I loved listening to you all. After I watched it, I tried to go back so I could leave a comment, but I can't find it now. Just want you guys to know how great I think you are for handling all of this in a good and a positive way. Thank you, Mark, for reaching out to all these guys and giving them some hope and good feelings. I know you're making a difference. Just mention that your aunt thinks they are all pretty neat guys, and I wish them well. Please give my congratulations to Indio for his completion of his treatment. Just wanted you to know I watch when I can find them. Sometimes I don't get on Facebook at the right time to see them. You're doing a good thing. Love you. So I know, yeah, it's yeah, Aunt Margie, she's one in a million.
That's great. My sister's her name is Margie.
Oh, fantastic. And but it does bring up a point too, is that and that's why I always tell people, click that notification button. And then you'll, every time we put a new video up, you'll get notified that it's there. So you don't have to rely on Facebook to find it. And the more and more as things go along, I'm shying away from Facebook, and I'm kind of moving over to MeWe and Parler and a few other things like that, just because don't need to get into it here.
Right.
But, at any rate, so that's Aunt Margie, love you. And when you find this video, we're all gonna wave at you, and we'll do the little heart. Can I do that?
You can do it.
How do you, oh, there you go.
There's half of it. There's the other half.
Okay, you get the idea, Margie. And tell Uncle Mike I too. Okay, so the second letter, and this is the one that it's a little longer. This is the one that I've been teasing you guys about. And it's a buddy of mine, Doug Jernigan. And known it probably, gosh, close to 20 years now. And he's been talking to me on Facebook, on Messenger, and he's dealt with cancer, and he didn't want to have to answer all the questions. It's all explained in the letter. Anyways, I'll just go ahead and read it to you. And it says, hi, Mark, it's been a while since I've written, but I just wanted to tell you I look forward every day to your posts. I've seen and clicked like on all 102 of them. Don't think I've missed one. I know I'm not in the prostate cancer, the good kind, but I draw strength from just feeling a cancer connection. I enjoy Tom, Jack, Brian, and Indigo too. So he's got a sense of humor, Indio. Since you've gotten a few more guys to get involved, it really makes everything you guys share so much more informational. Some of the things you all go through, especially emotionally or mentally, I can relate to 100%. Some of the side effects we all get to share in common too. I know hearing you've got cancer is the one thing I hoped I'd never hear. And now that I have it, it's always in the back of my mind, hell, even in the front of my mind. And I wonder if this is going to be the thing that finally gets me or what. Things I really never gave a thought about before being diagnosed. Having to go through this and being pretty much alone because of COVID has been difficult. Staying isolate to something is something I knew I needed to do and I knew I could do. And for now, I'm coming out on the other side. I can finally see my son, daughter-in-law, and little Maddie again, his granddaughter. Let's see, so it's worth it. But being isolated and alone, I really got a lot from your videos. Like I said, maybe we don't have exactly the same type of cancer, but it's something in our bodies that's trying to kill us. The guys add a lot of depth, especially when they talk about so many personal things and make it so real. Some of those things aren't exclusive to just prostate cancer. The side effects and fatigue and the wondering about what's next is something I'm right there for. And it seems everybody is a little different as to how they receive treatment, quantity and dose of radiation, and how they respond. I responded so much like you after radiation. I actually got worse for about a month after treatments ended, and it took a long time to finally get my strength and stamina back. So I've come a long way. Still some effects, but you know what, like they say, radiation is the gift that keeps on giving. And for me, probably a little forever. I've seen a speech therapist, not to teach me how to talk again, but to help me isolate, exercise, and strengthen the muscles in my neck and help me swallow again effortlessly. I used too many muscles in my neck to do that at first, and now I know what they are and how to exercise them. It's pretty simple. Just education and practice for me. Anyway, I appreciate you and all the guys for your honesty, vulnerability, experiences, and humor. We have to be able to laugh at our situation to help keep our sanity. Merry Christmas to you and Kelly. I hope next year promises you all the best in love and health, but we must never lose sight of why we are here and surviving, and that's because of the power and love of our Lord Jesus Christ. If it weren't for him, I don't think I could have survived my ordeal. So God bless you all. Thank you, Mark. Oh, and I sent back and I said, I really appreciate the letter. You know, I'd like to read it on the video. I understand your desire for privacy. And he answered me, thank you, Mark. I'm not silent any longer about my cancer. In the beginning, I was, because I didn't have many answers and millions of questions. After watching your videos, I understand the importance of sharing the journey because it really helps others. I'm not looking for attention, but feel free to do what you think is best. One day, I'd like to be able to have lunch with you and your buddies. Merry Christmas to you and Kelly. All the best in health, and love, my friend. So that was Doug's letter, and I think that pretty much sums up what we're trying to do here. So Doug, when you watch this one, thank you, man, for always being there and watching them and letting us know that what we're doing is working. And you know, hats off to you guys. It takes a lot to be able to talk about the stuff we talk about on here, and I know we joke about it, but there's not too many places where, you know, we have 225 subscribers, but that doesn't mean that's how many people are watching the video. So for us to get on there and talk about ED and talk about trouble peeing and talking about needles in our wieners, you know, it takes a lot. And so I'm extremely thankful to you guys for, you know, joining me on this journey. And to Tom, when you watch this, thankful to you too. But yeah, I mean, it makes it all worthwhile to get letters like that from people that let us know that what we're doing is working. So
it's one of the biggest decisions you have to make when you start out. I mean, there's a lot of big decisions, but do you tell people? You know, do you let this out? People at work, the people you love, and I totally get that, because for a while I didn't want to tell anybody.
Hey guys, say hi to Inez.
Hey,
hi,
Inez.
Inez.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
nice to
Doing
meet
good.
you.
It's nice to see you.
It's a pleasure meeting you. I've been watching the videos.
Oh, fantastic.
Thank you
Yeah,
for supporting Indio.
Trying
Yeah,
to
he,
spread, you know.
he's very lucky to have you.
He is. The wives are our true heroes, and you're his
The
hero.
love of my life.
I thank you for that.
Well, it's a pleasure meeting you all.
Good
Have
to
a
meet you
blessed
too.
day.
You too.
You too.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye. Indio.
How'd you do that?
Only through the grace of God, brother.
No, we know how we did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Lord looked down on me one day and felt sorry for me, and he goes, all right, you can have her.
Yeah.
Yeah, good people are blessed. Just remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, so to tell people or not to tell people and to keep it in, it's a lot harder. I mean, since I started talking to people about it, it's been a lot easier.
Yeah. Yep. And,
Yeah,
and the thing that really touched me too with Doug's situation is that not only was he not talking to people about it, but it was during COVID. You know,
That
so
sucks.
he's having to deal with this all on his own.
Yeah, that's the rough part.
Yeah, not having his wife. I mean, we've had the benefit of having our wives, and Jack, you got Foxy Lady and
Yeah.
Ann, you know, to help you. Plus, you do have your, you know, a great support system, tons of friends and all that.
Daughter.
Yeah, I do.
But for Doug, you know, to not have Lisa around, I can't imagine.
I can't either. I can't either.
Doug, thank you, man, for the letter. Much appreciated. Love you,
Very
bro.
much.
You
Yeah,
know,
Doug,
we have
thank
met you. You're still in
And
our
come to
heart.
lunch sometime, Doug. Come to lunch.
Yeah.
It'd be fun. I'll let him know the next time that we're going to do the Cancer Crew lunch, and of course we'll all be eating salads. He'll probably be eating real food, and we'll just sit there and stare at him. Oh man. So, well, I'm going to wrap this one up. That was the main thing I wanted to do today, was just, you know, read those couple of letters and just let the guys know that are watching this. You know, that's what we're hoping to do. You know, I mean, I know we joke a lot about what we're doing, but we're hoping that guys can pull something out of this, whether it be information they hadn't heard before or a life experience, something that, you know, the five of us have gone through. Maybe you know, identify with that, and it makes you feel better that you're not all alone. Or the humor part of it, you know, just maybe brighten your day a little bit, because it does get tough sometimes. And you know, it's not just the videos. This isn't the only time we see each other. We have a text chain going, so we're cracking each other up all during the day and asking questions of each other, and you know, posting up weird pictures. So it is amazing support, you know, that on my part that I get from these guys. You know, it's fantastic. And I honestly can't imagine, you know, Kelly's my rock, but I can't imagine what it would have been like to not have these guys, you know, over the last 4 months, 5 months, because it's made a huge difference in my life. So, you know, that's my letter to you guys. Thank you very much. And
Agreed.
I'm sorry Tom couldn't be here this morning. My money is that he went back to sleep.
Yeah, he needs to be put in detention.
He's going to have to clean the erasers.
Yeah.
So if you guys would like to follow along, be sure to click the subscribe button below. Give us a like. It helps out quite a bit. I know we talk about the algorithm on here, but that's what we're trying to get the algorithm to expand, so it's easier to find us when people search. Also, we're going to be on, let's see, I post these up on MeWe. I have an account on Rumble, and I'll be little by little moving all the videos over to Rumble as well. And I think it's kind of where things are going. But at any rate, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the prayers. Thanks for the positive vibes, for the good thoughts, for the aloha, for the shaka. You know, everything you guys are sending our way, we greatly appreciate that. And so we're going to wrap it up, and we will see you guys on the next one. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you. See you guys.